The legend of the mosquito. Once upon a time, there was a husband and wife who loved each other deeply. When they first married, they made a solemn vow never to leave one another. If misfortune struck and one of them were to die, the other promised to follow in death so they could be together in the underworld. Not long after, the young wife suddenly and unexpectedly passed away. No words could describe the husband's overwhelming grief. Several times he attempted to take his own life, but his family prevented him and kept a close watch. Just before the funeral was to take place, a Taoist priest appeared and taught him a method to revive the dead. A method which, according to the priest, had proven effective for many. The ritual was simple. All it required was courage and perseverance. The living person had to embrace the corpse 3 times a day, transferring their warmth into it. If done without fail, the deceased would return to life in 3 months and 10 days. The husband thanked the priest and faithfully followed his instructions, hoping to bring his beloved back to the world. Day after day, he held his wife's cold body, breathing his warmth into her. But after 3 days, the stench of the decaying corpse spread throughout the village, becoming unbearable. The neighbors banded together and demanded that he bury her immediately. Reluctantly, the husband asked them to help him build a bamboo raft so he could take his wife's body elsewhere. Many were willing to assist, and within half a day he set off with her remains. The raft drifted along with the current. The husband continued to embrace his wife day after day, never ceasing. Her body appeared as though she were merely sleeping, and his heart brimmed with hope. Eventually, he anchored the raft near a wide, grassy bank and went ashore to cook a meal. While gathering firewood, he happened upon an elderly man. Surprised to see an old man with flowing white hair and beard, walking alone with a staff in this desolate landscape, yet showing no signs of hardship, the young man sensed something extraordinary. Before he could think further, the old man stood before him. Realizing he must be a celestial being, the husband immediately knelt at his feet and poured out his story, finally pleading for the old man's blessing to bring his wife back to life. This elder was none other than the Buddha. Seeing the young man's earnest desperation, he took pity on him and followed him to the raft. He instructed the husband to prick his finger and let 3 drops of blood fall into his wife's mouth. At once, the woman's lips quivered, and she slowly sat up as if waking from a dream. Before departing, the Buddha asked her, "This man lent you 3 drops of his blood to bring you back to life. Do you still love him?" The woman vowed firmly that she did. The Buddha replied, "Very well, but if you no longer love him, you need only return those 3 drops of blood to him." Seeing the couple eager to return home, the Buddha summoned a massive crocodile from the deep waters and commanded it to carry them. The crocodile swam for half a day before hunger overtook it. It told the couple to go ashore and rest while it searched for food. The 2 went into a roadside inn. That day, a wealthy merchant was also there. Struck by the wife's unparalleled beauty, he was overcome with lust and plotted to possess her. He edged closer, pretending to offer silk and jewelry for sale, but his true intent was to seduce her. He told her that his boat, anchored nearby, held even finer goods at bargain prices, and invited her to come see. But the husband was indifferent to such things. After eating, ignoring the merchant entirely, he led his wife to a quiet pier where they had agreed to wait for the crocodile. They rested under a tree and, exhausted, soon fell asleep. Unbeknownst to them, the merchant had followed. Seeing them asleep, he approached silently and woke the wife alone, urging her to come to his boat just a few steps away, promising her a special gift. "My boat is only 10 paces from here," he whispered. "You won't be gone long." Hearing this, the woman's resolve wavered. She rose and followed the merchant to his vessel. In an instant, at their master's signal, the crew weighed anchor and set sail. The boat vanished. When the crocodile surfaced at the meeting place, it found only the husband, still fast asleep. Waking him, the crocodile asked where his wife was. Bewildered, the man grew suspicious and accused the crocodile of having eaten her. To clear itself, the crocodile told him to take a stick, pass it through its mouth, and probe its stomach. The husband did so and found only fish bones and pebbles inside. Realizing his mistake, he searched everywhere but found no trace of his wife. He returned to the shore, weeping in despair. Taking pity on him, the crocodile told him to climb onto its back. It sped off, chasing every vessel that had passed by. After several inquiries, they learned that a merchant's boat had recently passed, carrying a beautiful young woman matching the wife's description. The crocodile pursued relentlessly. When the husband spotted his wife aboard the merchant's vessel, he called out to her, "Jump down to me. I cannot live without you. I will make you happy." But his wife answered, "Go back. I have betrayed you. Forgive me." She handed him a pouch of gold and said, "Take this and think of me as already dead." Bitter and heartbroken, he threw the gold into the water and asked the crocodile to take him back to the Buddha. When the Buddha heard what had happened, he urged the crocodile to swiftly chase after the merchants, boat so the jilted husband could reclaim his 3 drops of blood. The woman, having her finger pricked and 3 drops of blood drawn to repay her debt to her husband, collapsed and died instantly. The merchant tried everything to revive her, but in vain. He threw her body into the sea. Yet by the grace of the Buddha, the woman was transformed into a mosquito. Forever starved of blood, she must now live by secretly stealing tiny drops from people just enough to survive.